Very slippery out today. A lot of wet rock. I have an idea where I'm at. I'm not sure which way to go here, but I'm gonna see if I think I know where I'm at. If this is the it's not a marked trail, but it is a mountain biking trail. There's good stuff in here. Today's a really fucked up day to be here. Because it's like greasy rocks. It's a greasy rock day, that's what it is. It doesn't help with all the armor I have on my tires. I washed my bike, put some shiny stuff, silicone based or something similar to that. But it feels good to be out here. This is dry right here. This is dry. This is about it. That's about it. I'm not complaining though. The bike feels good. Definitely doesn't feel good on a high level in this stuff. Woo! Back wheel sliding out. Yeah, you know where I'm at. I'm just afraid to hit my bike. I'm afraid to hit my bottle cage. And now I have less ground clearance with this 27.5 in the front. Would I have made it? Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, I would have made it. Plenty of room. Plenty. I saw a runner and a couple of other bikers finishing up their ride in the parking lot. I did see a runner. She was giving up. She had called for help because she was like, the trail was all, damn. The trail was all thrashed. I mean, like her leg or something was over her foot or something like that. And we started talking about issues and why I had to stop running, or at least for now. Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at. Is this the trail I wanted to be on? I didn't really have a particular trail that I was thinking about going on. I haven't been on this trail in so long. This is the wrong trail to be on a day like today, though. Slippery. Bike feels better in the tight stuff. I don't know about the big boulder fields. High speed, it feels a little twitchy. I'm not used to that because I've had it the other way for so long. But it definitely feels like it's good. Is it the same trail I was just on? I think I'm going to loop me around in another direction. Very strange. Very strange. All right, so I wind up on a trail that kind of, I guess, was out and back. Either that or I missed something, because I'm in nothing now. I'm bushwhacking. So see that rock way out in there? There was a roller and it was all full of moss. And I was like, I don't think I can make it. Like, I was just pushing my bike and my bike was sliding off of it. So I was like, I'm gonna go around it. So I went around it, and then it took me, it looks like there's somewhat of a trail here, but then it just goes into no man's land. Those are the trails that are unmarked and not many people have been riding it. So it really hasn't really been ridden in, and it's not marked. So, but I mean, it's either I missed something or, you know, because I don't see anything. Either I missed something or there's just nothing here. But anyway, I'm gonna have to backtrack this whole trail, which is weird though, because it should go somewhere. It looks like it should, because it's really a lot of building features that they made on the actual trail, and I doubt very seriously it's out and back. But for whatever reason, see, now I'm going away from there, and this looks like a trail, kind of. Maybe not. I should have went the way I came. I wish I could hear some people. I don't really want to backtrack that trail. There's probably a fire road like right over there. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna walk. It looks like there's a big rock there, but there's no. Now I'm gonna go back this way because this way is gonna take me, at least it'll take me back to where, on the same rock face that I was on. Doesn't look like there's anything there. Very, very, very cool stuff here. It's just not, nothing right here. I don't want to mess my derailleur up and suck anything in, so I'm going to walk through here. But this is kind of like the go around I took to get over that rock. That's the rock I'm talking about right there. Nothing here. I'm looking for something. I'm like, there's got to be something. But there doesn't seem to be anything. I'll show you the rock, and then you can figure out whether or not I should have done it. That's right there. This doesn't look like anything, right? Except it's all full of moss, and it's off camber. Can't really see that, but it is. If you go fast, you can just woof it. But I'm not willing to take that chance out here by myself, or even with somebody. Because then when you're with somebody, they'll laugh at you. They'll be able to help you, but they can't really help a dislocated shoulder too much. All right, now I'm back on the rock face. This is the actual trail. This is the actual there's gotta be something I missed. But I looked all around here and I don't see anything. Like I look down here, it doesn't look like anything goes down there. There's a bucket there that usually is a sign that somebody was working on something, but there's actually no shovels around and nobody in that, nothing in that bucket. I don't see any fire roads down below. Of course, I don't have my mapping going. This is all built. Look at this stuff. This is very well written. Right here, but then it just ends. That doesn't make any sense that it just ends. Maybe it ends because it's too slippery. See, that looks like that goes somewhere too. Probably how they built this. This is definitely something. GoPro, stop recording. Now, and I disconnected the wires for the brakes, right, to stop the motor from turning off, but this bike has too much runoff and you can't ride it like that. You can only use level 1 in the trail. If you put it at any other level, it's just way too much power and it doesn't turn off when you need it to. So you're using the brake to break the bike down, and that's fine, but then when the power actually turns off, because the runoff is really long, then the wheel locks up. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to reconnect those wires because I can't ride the bike like this. I'm going to wind up wearing my tire out. And you know, it just wasn't fun. It was very too challenging, let's put it that way. It was too challenging to ride. Maybe because I'm used to riding it the way it is. So I'm not going to leave it like that. I'm going to leave it like this. I'm going to re-tape these wires up real nice the way John had them. John had tightened them up for me real nice, because when you buy these types of e-bikes, they have a shift sensor so it won't blow the transmission while it shifts. So it shuts the motor off for a split second. It says shift sensor on there, and then it has, you know, all these different wires that plug in for the throttle, for the brake lights, for the brake, for the motor turn off. And so he just put everything really nice for me. He hooked it up. But I had to open this up just to see how it would be if I disconnected the wires, because it runs like a regular e-bike when you do that, because regular e-bikes do that. They don't turn off when you hit the brake. They just turn off when they hit 20. and it just is too much. I was like, this is ludicrous. Even if it was dry out, it would probably be okay when you're fresh, when you just start riding the bike and you're fresh. But once you get a little tired and start getting sloppy, it's going to be too much. So you can see it does look a little different with that front tire on there. It looks a lot smaller. It looks a lot smaller. Well, I had the seat down. It looks a lot smaller with that front tire, their front wheel, I should say. The front wheel, because they're both 27.5s plus tires. But like, the seat is down a bit, right? You see? Going on my seat, yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, the seat is down a bit. I usually ride with it down a bit and stuff like this. But it's working, it's working. I like the tire, the wheel setup like that for stuff like this. It definitely feels twitchier, more nimble, easier to control and maintain speed through here without feeling like the bike is too long. It definitely doesn't feel too long. But I haven't gone super warp speed on it like I usually do on the fire roads because it's twitchier and it's wet out today. And there's no reason to do that all the time. I don't really like I don't really like riding like that all the time. It may seem like I do, but I don't like riding like that all the time. When the conditions warrant it, yes. But when the conditions don't warrant it, the conditions do not warrant it, I do not ride like that. Don't like to ride like that. But anyway, this is the Buddha Trail. And I don't know which direction I'm going towards, but I just jumped on it from another trail that I was on. And I saw some hikers. And yeah, my tail light is working again. Let's see. Tail light is working again. And it automatically comes on when it goes to dusk. So now I'm riding at level 4. Before I couldn't do that. Even when I'm fresh and I just started off, I couldn't do it. I was trying to ride in level 4 and then ride the brake, and I was like with my hand on the brake too much, like too tight. And these are oversized rotors. These are 203s. So what happened was when I let off when I was hitting the brake and the motor turned off, it just locked the wheel up because it was too much brake. So I was like, it's not. I couldn't settle the bike down in time when I wanted to settle it down. I should have went the other way. This doesn't look well ridden. I think people are connecting that other trail that I did to the Buddha, and they're not doing this because this is different. This is not well ridden. The other one looked like people have been riding it every day. This one doesn't really look like that. Let's see. I want to see where it goes though, where it ends. I think it's going to end on that main fire road that I was on a few weeks ago. Or not end. I'm not going to say end, but wind up there at some point. I'm not sure which direction I'm going. Boy, there's a lot of trees down. Oh man. Oh man, I am going the wrong way. See, that's the end of it. That's the end of it, but that's not the fire road that I'm thinking about. That's the end or the beginning of the green or whatever this is. It doesn't say Buddha. It said Buddha back there. But this just says blue. Regardless, there's a fire road there. I want to see where I'm at. Somebody's getting blasted. These guys are real far behind. Okay, now I'm on Split Rock. I'm not in Split Rock, but I'm on Split Rock. I haven't been here in forever. I don't really know where the fuck I'm going. Okay. I guess I'm going through here. Do I really want to be on Split Rock? See, I know how the other one was. The type of trail that it was. This one here, I don't know how it is. I don't even know where. Okay, I'm supposed to be going through here. Let's see. I'm walking. This is slippery as hell. Okay. Split Rock. Jungle habitat. My water bottle is banging against the bottom of my bike today for some reason. I don't even know where this goes. This is all messed up, man. I don't even want to do this. There's trees down everywhere. I can't even see the trail.